How to make your own coping toolkit for anxious or overwhelming thoughts or feelings at home. First, you just need to find a container. Any container, bag, purse, shoebox, whatever you have lying around works. I did find this little box at Dollarama, which I chose to paint and personalize a little bit, but also I find painting is pretty peaceful and relaxing, so you can also choose to do that or not. And then you fill it with things around the house that focus on your five senses. So first, touch. I had lying around a smooth rock, which is nice to hold in your hand and just focus on the texture and how it feels in your hand, or something like a feather. The feather is nice and smooth, kind of ticklish sometimes. You can run it along your skin and it helps with grounding. Just focus on the feeling that it brings. You can also choose to add whatever else you would like for touch, like a little stuffed animal or a fidget spinner, whatever helps you. And then for what you can see, you can do something like affirmation cards here, or find a picture that brings you happiness. I didn't have affirmation cards, but you could definitely print them or write them yourself. I just found pieces of paper and marker and wrote down sayings that are good reminders for me to remember what I'm capable of. So you could add those to the box. And then for what you can hear, if you do have in your house like earbuds or headphones, you can certainly add those, or even bubble wrap. Sometimes you could listen to different podcasts or ebooks, or even the apps like the Headspace app or Calm app are good for meditations. And then for something you can smell, you could choose something like essential oils or a scented candle, or even something like a car freshener or a bounce sheet, whatever you have at home. And for taste, you can add a sour candy or sugary candy. Sour is one of my favorites just because it helps kind of like shock your system a little bit back and ground you that way. And peppermint tea, because peppermint is always really soothing. You also can add whatever else you think might be helpful to have in your coping toolkit, such as Kleenex or tissues. Emergency crisis phone numbers are always good to have on hand in case you do need a little more support. And I did find this grounding exercise that I'm just going to throw in here too, because it might be helpful if I can't find something on a podcast or an app or something to look at. So and there you have it. That's your coping toolkit that you can make at home.